Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers, as we are here at the merchant station out in the middle of the woods. The dropship and our new fighter, the Cursor, is sitting over here just getting all prepped, recharging its batteries. We are going on an adventure today. I've been on Endor for far too long. I need to explore. And as such, I do not wish to take the whole big dropship today. It is a chunky boy, takes a lot of fuel, and also it is my everything. We're just going for information. We're not I would actually be okay if we went off on this mission and our ship blew up and we died and respawned back here. Because I see this ship as expendable. Which is cool. It's my first ship that I've actually viewed that way this series. Everything else I'm like, oh plug, please don't die on me. I need you. I need you to make progress. But today, we are going to blast off into orbit. And then from there, if I can find it. Ah, that one. That guy right there in front of us. He is the closest planetary object we have. And I want to see what resources are on its surface. And to do that, we must go there and use the radio spectrometer thing, or the seismic sensor, that's what it is, to see what it got for us. So as such, it's time to blast off. So a couple small adjustments I've done on this thing was that I added a second fuel tank here to serve as a drop tank. Essentially, I'm going to use this for my orbital burn to get into orbit and maybe get up to speed while in orbit. And then I'm going to siphon off any excess fuel into this one. And then I'm going to cut it off and just stuff the resources into my connector and get it out of the way. So we have a little bit more fuel going forward. But something I didn't notice about this ship while I was working on it was the fact that it has H2O2 generators. Now, they're named oxygen generators here, but yeah, that's fine. But they are O2H2 generators. They have a good amount of ice in them. We've got some oxygen bottles as well, so we shouldn't run out of oxygen on this trip. That was one concern I had. I was wondering if whether or not I'd have to put on an oxygen tank somewhere, and I was wondering where I was going to fit it in. Then I noticed that there was 2 O2H2s, and I'm like, oh, we're fine. We're laughing. That combined with our 3 batteries, which are now fully charged. Excellent. We can take those off of recharge. And we have our reactor here, which is currently using a little bit of my fuel. I'll probably want to toggle this, toggle it off. I'll leave it on for now. Might need a little bit of that fuel to run my atmospherics without going into redline power. But we have a good amount of fuel here, and we have a good amount of hydrogen. I believe this ship can get to the other planet. That is my hope and my dream. And as such, we're going to take off. Other than that, we should be good. Hide empty on the ship. We got some canvas for our parachute. We got some extra tools and a gun if we need it. Some bottles. I myself have my tools and some bottles. I should probably grab one of those oxygen bottles to put on my character while we're soaring through the cosmos here, but we should be good to go. Now, we do have the ion, which we'll be using when we're coasting between the planets. We have also the hydrogen thrust and the atmospherics. I'm going to disable the hydrogen for the initial liftoff. I want to do this entirely on atmospherics, try to save my hydrogen as much as possible. And for my tanks here, we've got this, which is going to be our drop tank. We're going to stockpile off on that, and we're going to again, stockpile off on this thing as well. When we get down to like halfway fuel, we'll transfer it to the one, and then we'll cut the drop. So we should be good to take off. Good. We are able to have flight. Let's get up above the tree line first. And I'm not 100% sure exactly which way we're going to be going, but doesn't really matter. We're just looking to get into orbit. So we're going to try to get going as fast as we can with a, say, 25-30 degree angle, because we do want some sideways momentum for when we get into orbit. And we're just going to try to build up as much speed as possible here with atmospherics until our speed starts to drop. But hopefully we can pick up enough speed, because we have the nice high top speed, that we can get a decent orbital hop, get a decent apoapsis, and then our ion is going to kick in. And our ion thruster will be able to carry us the rest of the way up. That is my hope and my dream. Our eccentricity is going down, which is a very good thing. Our ion is probably getting more and more thrust available to it. And I'm just going to go into here and go to our ion and just override it. I don't want to hold my W key this entire time. And getting more speed. We're still rising. Our apoapsis is 10 kilometers away. Apoapsis in 17 seconds. Our eccentricity is going down. That's very good. We can start to see our orbital line here. Now, we may not have enough ion thrust in order to circularize. May not. However, we pitched up. We got a little bit higher of a pitch here. And that's canceling out our downwards fall. And you can see our apoapsis is actually moving away from us. The apoapsis is moving away as fast as we are going. And the entire time, we're slowly gaining speed. So this thing is actually capable of circularizing without using hydrogen. I actually might not even need this drop tank, because I can just let this thing sit here for a minute, and our periapsis is coming up. Oh my god. It's actually rising, and at a significant click. We are in a stable orbit. Oh, look at that. Now, we need to level out a little bit and get more orbital speed in order to bring down our eccentricity, as our apoapsis is starting to really gain. Okay, I need control over my ions again. What we're probably going to do is we're going to go to like tab 3, and we're going to go to our ion, and we're going to decrease override and increase override, and we'll just run on that ion for the future. But now that we are in orbit, we can start looking around at what we want our orbital maneuver to be. So we are currently here, moving this way, and we want to go to that planet over there, which we're actually we're really decent. Let's just burn. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. We are just going to burn, prograde. Oh, that's something I didn't put in. It's the orbital autopilot thing. That's fine. I don't need it to be there. And we're going to start raising our apoapsis here. As we come along here, Our orbit's going to extend out this direction, which should hopefully put us onto an escape trajectory somewhat towards that planet. And then, with a little bit of hydrogen, we can adjust our trajectory such that we will be flying towards it and be able to intercept. Because we are currently on an escape trajectory. So let us cut our thrust. And we can take a look here. We're going to be escape trajectorying that direction. So we are going to have to adjust slightly in order to capture onto that planet. But as we are, we're coasting. And we are in orbit, exploring. We're going to grab the spectator camera. Oh, yeah, and get some screenshots. Oh, baby. Oh, you're looking good. This is where I get my thumbnails from. Take a break at some point during the episode and just go, damn, that spacecraft is sexy. And I don't really need to point forward anymore because I'm just going to coast for a while. Oh no, dampener's off. And so I can rotate and maybe get some better shadows on my ship. Ooh. But for now, there is nothing to do for the next conceivable future, as we are going to be coasting through deep space and heading towards the other planet. So, we'll pick it up when we get closer. Alright, we are approaching the planet! And as such, we are making our orbital insertion burn. We've got both the hydrogen and the ions kicking in. And we're just trying to kill off as much of the speed as possible before we hit the gravity well. And we might want to angle ourselves a little bit towards the planet itself. I am unsure when we are going to hit the gravity well, but it feels like it should be soon. Got ourselves down about 400 meters a second, but we're still not in the gravity well. Our direction is here. That is our forward facing. So what I think we need to do is I think we need to raise ourselves up a little bit. We need to give ourselves a little bit of a turn here. And turn in towards the planet. Raise our prograde. So we are heading now. There we go. Much closer to the planet now. Because it looks like this planet is no planet at all. It's like it's a planetoid or a moon, as it is way smaller than the Endor that we had found before. And I'm going to butcher another name, but it is this Clock or whatever it is. It is right there. And so we should be on an intercept for its gravity now. We had to change our direction a little bit, but that's all right. Coasting in 400 meters a second. Just awaiting gravitational capture. Oh, and there we are. We are in gravitational capture around the planet. We have an escape trajectory. Oh no. It's time to turn on the brakes. Get to that eccentricity down as much as we can. If we get it down below 1, we should see our line pop up, right? Yes, there it is. And our periapsis is low. Very low. Okay. We are on a collision course with the surface. We're going to flip ourselves over here. We're going to keep ourselves pointing prograde. And we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a push. Oh wow. There is not much finickiness. You cannot finesse this orbit very much. Periapsis, 27 kilometers in 2 minutes. That is a very low periapsis, but this is a much smaller planet. So when we get to that periapsis, we're going to have to slam on the brakes real hard. As it looks like if I do a little bit of maneuvering downwards, like using the C key, we can lower that periapsis height just that ever little bit. But when we push back on our speed, it descends down to surface level. So I think what we need to do is brake, but at the same time push upwards with spacebar, so that we're killing our velocity forward, but we're adding velocity upwards. So that way, we create a stable orbit. Oh, I love orbital mechanics. I simply love it. But we do want to land on the light side, as it would be nice to be able to see where we're going, because I don't think I added any headlights to this thing, because I'm a dummy. So I think if we just kill our orbital speed here, we might be able to come on down for a landing. And we have tons of hydrogen thrust to help with this descent. Because now we are in a decaying orbit. We are on a collision course with the planetoid. We're going to change our direction here just a little bit, make a little bit of a turn out here in orbit, head towards where it is noon essentially on this planet. And we're going to slow ourselves down, pancake ourselves down onto the planet. And we're going to just thrust upwards, try to kill some of that orbital velocity. Get it to 100 meters a second, and we can feather the thrust to hold it there, just tapping space every so often. And come on in for a beautiful control landing. I don't know if this particular moon has an atmosphere. It's O2 low. That's interesting. But we can go to, say, backwards. We can put that as a group. And we're going to take that group, and we're going to put that group right here. So I can turn the backwards thrusters off. And we can let ourselves coast and fly just like we're a fighter jet. Even though we don't have any wings. Excellent. Ooh, a beacon! Ooh, we should check that out. But first things first, we gotta land on the surface and see what kind of ores are on this planet. That is the most exciting part. It does not look like my atmospherics are doing anything at all. I'll have to test that once I'm safely on the ground. If so, then yeah, I have to be very careful when it comes to landing on this planet. Oh yeah, because I do not have much downwards thrust for my hydrogen. But we have landed! Where is it here? Where is the emote? Where is that victory emote? Salute will work. We are Victorious. On another planet. Salute! Boom! Yeah! Another successful interplanetary excursion. And as such, we can now perform our seismic survey and see what mysteries await us. So, scan. And oh god, that is hard to see. It is so small. Oh, I gotta get the spectator camera for this. What do we got? Ice, iron, nickel, and cobalt. Not what I need. I mean, cobalt is fine. That's good. But I need magnesium. I need magnesium badly because I need guns. So this planet is not going to be that useful. But might as well, while we're here, do some exploring. And I'm just going to do a quick test while we're just a foot off the ground. If we turn off our hydrogen, we drop like a stone. And that is with the atmospherics on. So atmospherics do not work on this planet. There is no point in running the atmospherics. I don't think they take any extra power or anything, so I'll just leave them on. So that's a thing. We're hydrogen only here. Well, and the ion in the back. So that's something. And there was, back in this direction, a merchant, wasn't there? Yeah! 10 kilometers away. Let's go to the merchant. Let's see what Mr. Merchant has for sale. And since I can't use my atmospherics here, I'm very happy that I brought an extra fuel tank. I haven't used much of it yet. We're still at 87%. Once we get down to 50, I can cut it off and just work on my integrated fuel tank. But it's nice to have that extra fuel. Hello, merchant. You are a sight for sore eyes. And I wonder what you sell here. Let's line ourselves up and park. And let's go on in and see what these guys got for sale. That is a... Where's the entrance? Ah. That connector does not work, dude. What are you connecting to the ground? You spawned in the wrong location. That is for sure. Ah, got some med kits. Elite welder. Zone chips. Power kits. Med kits. Okay, that's it. Where is your store block? Contracts. Search contracts. We could probably do a few search contracts on this planet. That'd be easy to spot, considering this is a fairly barren wasteland of a planet. We could get a few $1,000 that way. But some more acquisitions. Yeah, some decent stuff. And in the store, what type of merchant are you? Another vehicle seller. Interesting. And again, they want components. Nice. Is actually wouldn't be that bad of a place to interact with in the future. Considering you could conceivably set up a little outpost base right beside these guys and connect your base up to this base and then just have some drills going constantly, pulling in some stone and such to get you infinite iron, and then just auto craft some components, and every so often dump them off for free money. Can't complain about that. But aside from that, that's it. Nothing else here that we really need to make note of. We might grab a contract or two. Should we? Should we try one of those search contracts? Let's see. Search. What's the cheapest one here? I just want to get a taste. 26,000? You need someone to pick up a discrete package whose exact position is unknown. Locate the package for us, and there will be a reward for you. $26,000. Let's do it. We got 15 minutes or something? 17 minutes? By accepting the contract, you're bound by it. Fulfill its conditions of the contract in a timely manner. Failing to do so may lead to negative feedback or loss of assets. We got 17 minutes. We're on the clock. Let's go. Okay. Because, I mean, we want last known location of ship. 4 kilometers away. Let's go! Because we do want a nice, easy contract. And besides, I was going to be flying around the planet anyway. Why not get a few dollars while doing it? Oh, there we go. Locking on. Think that might be it. Says it's within 750 meters of the target. And all you need to do for these contracts is just get on close to them. And then, yep, contract successfully fulfilled. And it's done. Ah, easy. Almost too easy. But yeah, I think that's be very good. We'll be able to do a few search contracts while we're here, burn up a little bit of our fuel, and use that as a excuse to search the nearby area for precious metals. Save zone shenanigans! Oh, I was gonna bonk that. Come on, safe zone shenanigans. This is one thing I love about safe zones. Bonk! That's how you pull in for a landing. Oh, God, I love it. And park. I think I need to GPS this location. Because we had Endor Merchant. I'm going to say ship merchant, so I know that it is selling me ships. And we're going to call this planet something, and we also going to make a thing for the ship merchant. But what to call this planet? I don't think I just want to go take a peek, just to see what the terrain is like on these other planets. Okay, that's like ice. That's like, whoa, that's all water. Okay. I'm just taking a peek because I want to see if my naming convention of Star Wars-esque planet names is going to work. Oh, this could also be the same name I was thinking of. I was thinking of calling this planet Tatooine. Because why not? I got to get my camera back to my guy. So, why not? Let's call this place Tatooine. Tatooine. Ship merchant. Oh god, extra dash. Yeah, Tatooine. I think it's that, just one T and double O. I'll look it up and correct myself if I am incorrect. But I think we'll do a couple more search contracts, and then as we're flying around, hopefully we run into something. See what happens. Let's go search contract. Let's get a good one. Let's get an expensive one. Search. 37,000. Accept. All right, let's go. It's kind of on our way. Ooh. We're coming in searching for another one of our last known ship locations, which, oh my god, a sneaking suspicion it's over here. But there's some markings in the terrain there. I think we should investigate, as that might be a location of some ores. In which case, we gotta mark it up. Contract successful. Ah, god, those search contracts are so easy to farm. They don't give you much, but they are easy. Well, let's see right over here. We've got... what exactly? There's definitely marks on the terrain, unlike any ore patch I've seen before. But this could be just indicative of this planet, of how its ore patches presented themselves at high altitude. So let's get another scan, and then of course, can you please come over? Oh, no? Oh, nothing there. Interesting. I thought all this marking here would be ore patch. I guess I am mistaken. Well, I am going to... I believe I'm kind of like near the North Pole. So I think I'm going to fly south for a while. And I should be able to see Endor from the surface. And that'll be nice to check out. Oh, there's Endor rising above the horizon. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Whoa. Start a rover. What the heck is that? Whoa! Break. Here I am trying to do a cinematic HUD-off experience, and there's stuff popping up out of nowhere. Come on. Hard turn. Normally don't like to do that. It takes a lot of fuel, a lot of power. We gotta go back this way. Ooh, what do we have down here? Oh, this is definitely some, like, rusted out wreck. But we got, like, a rusted out pickup truck? Incomplete seat. Incomplete cargo container. Which has a few goodies in it. Don't mind if I do. And we've got this starter rover. Oh. I think you're supposed to disappear once I get close. Yeah. Survival kit. It doesn't have any medical components in it, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, just a piece of junk. Just a little piece of junk. Get rid of that beacon. Let's continue on our southern trajectory. Now, I wonder if the resources on this planet are in a similar sort of positioning as they were on the last planet. Like, as this is some pretty harsh terrain here, I wonder if checking for resources here is the right way to go, rather than looking at the easy-to-access plains, for example. land and get a scan. Yeah, totally. They are. Look, we've got stuff on the radar. What do we got? That is an iron patch over here at the back left. Rotate this a little bit further. And get that next set. Also iron. Alright. Now we've got this next batch. Again, iron. More of it. Oh god, I did the wrong button. Okay, we're all the way on the other side now. That's fine. We'll do that one next. That patch over there in the bottom right is cobalt. Yeah, look at that. Different line pattern. And this one to my top left should be, if I get my line on it, iron. Okay, so let's go check out the cobalt. Slow down here. As at least this thing's saying I'm right over top of cobalt. You could not see the difference if you tried. I can't see any cobalt here from the surface, that is. But our little seismic sensor doesn't lie. We've got cobalt. Nice. So we can mark this up. GPS, new from current position. And we got the Tatooine cobalt. The first piece of ore for our next planet. Alright, let's go find some more. Some more resources here. What do we have? Of course, I can't see anything because these are too small, but some more iron over there. Alright. Nothing we need to worry about. That patch over there is... Hey, more cobalts! Let's go mark it up. New Tatooine cobalt. Well, I'm thinking we're going to have to wrap up our mission here. The sun has set in this area of the planet. We have found where a nearby source of cobalt is, which is good. So if we need to, we can come over here and get some more. I'm pretty certain that my current stock of cobalt is going to last me for a little while longer. But I think what we can do is, because this is such a low orbital... Oh! Whoa! 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 The Fregna. It's the Fregna. It's gone. Where'd it go? Wait, that's the ship I was sent here to go and find. It was like 40-something kilometers in this direction. There it is. Okay. Oh my god, my ship is seizing up for some reason. Fregna. There's the Fregna. I think we have to go check this out, don't we? Let's go. But, unfortunately, we've run out of time today. We'll have to see what happens in the next episode. Cliffhanger! Yeah, I'm doing that to you. I was just gonna wrap up the episode here anyway. Shit, man. I had no idea where this damn thing was. And here I am finding it as I'm going like, I think I'm just gonna head on back to the other planet. We found some cobalt, but nothing else here. And then, goddamn story objective right there. Let's go. So, yeah. Let's go. We will see what happens. Checking out the Fregna in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching. And good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.